Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
She drops her hard. Boom, what a forearm. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. Schoolboy!
Shoulders are down!
2 count and a kick out.
It's gonna take more than that to keep her down. Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no, no, no,
Back
no.
suplex.
Firmly in the driver's seat after that slam. She's taking on some heat. She's in there with some stiff competition tonight.
Man. I don't know about you guys, but I did not expect to see her in so much trouble here tonight.
Back now inside the ring. Oh, no.
Every superstar knows that the key to being a perennial main eventer is securing a favorable spot in the weekly rankings, just like this superstar did this past week.
Beginning to look bad for her here. She doesn't appear too concerned, however.
From the looks of things, it just doesn't appear to be her night. But hey, it's still early enough for her to get back into this thing.
Corey's absolutely right. The weekly rankings are so very important to achieving long-term success here in the WWE. But what everybody has to realize is getting that favorable ranking is only half the battle.
That's right. Now comes the hard part, maintaining that ranking. When you're ranked as high as this superstar, you can bet your back has a gigantic target on it.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Insult to injury. That changes the entire complexion of this match.
But now, can Alexa Bliss capitalize?
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of
The Shield triple power bomb.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
But now, can Alexa Bliss capitalize?
she goes for the cover. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Alexa Bliss looking a little stunned here.
But this certainly isn't something she can't come back from.
She's really had a tough time getting out of the gates here tonight. She needs to make a change, and she needs to make it now.
You got it. Driven back down to the mat with unbelievable power.
Nice.
Shut it down. This could be it. Cover.
The pin's broken up.
That's perfectly placed. And how you land the big strike.
There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt it.
A well-placed strike.
Just raking the back.
She's beginning to take some heat here.
Guys, some are saying this superstar has begun showing a bit of arrogance since the latest weekly rankings were released. But the way I see it, that's just confidence.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not gonna be good. I can tell you that.
Looks like a power bomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole.
There certainly is a fine line between arrogance and confidence, as Byron was saying, but whatever it is, I have no problem with it. This superstar has been on an absolute roll as of late.
And who really cares if somebody's being arrogant? As the old saying goes, if you got it, flaunt it. And this superstar...
I think this is a big...
A brain chop could be over.
That should do it. Boy, that one hit the target.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Victory is on the horizon.
She goes for the cover.
No, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
Dangerous.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
Putting an emphasis on damaging that shoulder.
It's always nice when you see a superstar who's clearly been putting the work in get recognized with an impressive spot in the weekly rankings, as this competitor did this past week.
We're looking at complete dominance. Nobody comes back from this.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback. And Michael, while the rankings this past week's
going for an encore here.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
She goes for the cover. What is keeping this competitor going?
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Comes in off the tag.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. That's what I call taking a pounding.
The rankings are out, guys, and this superstar has to be happy about what the polls revealed this week.
Her partner's calling for the
body splash. The end is near.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Well, many are clearly happy with this week's power rankings, as Byron was saying. I can tell you that there were many
There's no recovering from that.
This is all but over.
Oh, man, Ronda Rousey doesn't even know where she is.
She goes for the cover. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
Getting some air on that toss.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when
Pinning predicament. The pin's broken up.
Looks like her partner wants in now.
Yeah, she's tired of watching. She wants to mix it up, too. Oh, my God!
Guys, I was in the locker room when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people were shaking their heads over this superstar's ranking.
Using the head now.
Dangerous territory there.
Oh, look at the... Neato! Man, that hurts!
I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over this superstar's ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days.
Big move coming! Here's another chop.
That's it. That's what she needed. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
And another one. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Oh, man, Ronda Rousey doesn't even know where...
She goes for the cover.
True testament to grit. She's still in this one.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Here she goes again. Looking to lock it in here.
Guys, it's almost as if this superstar has been walking on air ever since the latest rankings came out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as excited to see where they're ranked.
What does Alexa Bliss need to do now? Looks like her chances of winning this match are starting to dwindle.
Sure, it looks like she probably won't win this match, but that's not going to stop her from trying.
Ouch.
She doesn't have an ounce of quit in her.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Incoming!
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising. No? Watching this match, I can't help but think how much pay-per-views have grown over the years. I mean, remember the ones back in the 1980s, which were great, don't get me wrong, but now they've really grown into such a major spectacle.
She might have it.
Got to be careful here. This can suck every bit of energy from your body.
That creates a big opening here.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put...
Well, she wants this win bad.
I knew it was only a matter of time. Charlotte's just getting overwhelmed.
That's not... She goes for the cover. There's the kick out.
Just powered out.
In off the tag.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Here it comes. The rack attack. Charlotte's been forced into defense mode here.
Yeah, Charlotte had no choice.
Her hopes of winning this match may very well be in jeopardy.
She's losing steam here, fellas. This might be where her opponent looks to put her away.
And it's Charlotte with a reversal. Bear!
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys.
Look at this. I thought that was it.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free. Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
This could be big.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow! Oh, no, Charlotte's still dazed.
It is not looking good for Charlotte.
Charlotte can't be enjoying this.
This does not look good for Charlotte. It is not looking good for Charlotte. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Bringing it back into the ring. Look out.
Charlotte with the spear.
Now it's time to capitalize. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it?
Charlotte is getting ready here.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
Not sure why, but...
Well, if that's any indication, she's not taking any prisoners in this one.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
Charlotte is rolling now.
Whoa, she escapes the stretch.
You sound surprised, Cole. Come on. There's no way she was going to tap to that.
Here's Charlotte getting ready, guys.
Natural selection. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
This is Charlotte's best chance.
The queen.
She goes for the cover. One, and the count's broken, keeping the match alive. And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in. Guys, we've come a long way since the first ever WWE pay-per-view, which was actually the Wrestling Classic in November of 1985. I know a lot of people usually point to WrestleMania 1 as the first WWE pay-per-view.
Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
I think we know what this is.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
And she let... Oh, no. She's in a bad way now.
Charlotte is in trouble.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Let's call it like it is, guys. It doesn't get much bigger than this. A featured match on a major WWE pay-per-view. This is huge for these superstars.
Not sure why, but she
has been eliminated.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
Right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Believe it or not, guys, this superstar wasn't overly pleased with this past week's rankings. You know what?
Looking to lock it in here.
She better do something fast.
She is on fire.
Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
With the knee now.
She has some reason to be concerned here.
Man.
Here's what we're going to see what she's made of.
This is where we might just see one of these women pull away from the other for good.
Arm drag, nicely done.
Yeah, she's a little bundle of energy right now.
Uh-oh, Asuka is looking to end it.
With a running hip attack.
What's going to happen now?
She's clearly not getting paid by the hour. Digging deep for a kick out.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the...
Asuka getting ready here. Unleashes the sleeper, trying to put this match to bed.
There it is.
No, she escapes it.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
At the up. How about that? She's using her body as a projectile. She's looking completely worn out right now. She looks dangerously close to losing this match right here, guys.
I think this one's over.
Well, the good news for her is that it appears it's going to be over shortly.
Look out, look out. This could be it.
Nice move.
Asuka needs a miracle.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Unreal
Asuka
performance.
has been
Hard landing
eliminated.
there. Nothing to worry about. Just a little misstep on her part.
Ah, brutal impact.
And setting him up now for a knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
Alexa Bliss is getting a serious beatdown. Not sure how much more anyone would be able to take. This match is certainly starting to test her mettle.
And things look bleak right now.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Alexa Bliss has been
come on, not like
eliminated.
this.
A
This is not how I
competitor
wanted to
has
see
been
this end.
eliminated.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here are your winners, Piper, Nia Jax, Bowers, and Big Betty Farmer.